Hello everybody. So this is what the truck looked like a few days ago before I removed the bumper. So I did want to make sure that everybody was able to see it on the truck. This video will be the painting and washing process of the bumper that I did. So alright, let's get to the video here. And I hope you guys enjoy the show. All right, so I guess hindsight would be that this thing is really big, for one. It's pretty rusty in there, but I wanted to show you guys what it looks like clean. I did have to cut my rivets out. There was rivets holding in your license plate thing. The other one was right here, so one there, and one there. So I wanted to show that. I did cut that out with an angle grinder, but I did go over some of the rust in this side, but it's really not necessary. Not necessary because this is, again, just going to be a temporary appearance type thing, but as you can tell, it makes a big giant mess. So I got dirt and everything all over the place, but all right, it is what it is right now. So yeah, I'm gonna continue on. Hi guys, so I'm out here the very next day after taking my bumper loose, and as you can see, it's no longer on the truck. So I'm going to take the opportunity while parts of the frame, the upper frame or the front frame here. I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right, so I figured while this part of the frame is exposed and I can get to it pretty good, I'm going to go ahead and, that don't look good, but I'm going to go ahead and spray some stuff up in there. I might have to replace that one of these years, but right now I'm not gonna. Let's see, that one actually has that. So it looks like the poor design of this was that these right here actually just allow the stuff to fall right into the bumper. I might put like a guard or something there, maybe on the bumper themselves before I put them back on. I don't know yet. We'll see. I am going to try to make it as functional as possible, and most certainly if I can get away with somehow masking that, I definitely will. But right now I'm going to take some of this liquid wrench and I'm going to spray this frame out here. So that's what I'm going to do. And there you go. See, it's a lot darker now and lubed up. So while I could get to them, I went ahead and did that. If it wasn't so cold out here, I'd probably paint those and stuff, brush them up, make them look better, but it's a little too cold out here. Shoot, I think today is like 30, maybe 31. It's definitely freezing out here. I mean, as you can tell, I still got some snow on the ground. But all right, I'm gonna try to get some of this process documented for you guys. All right, guys, so I am going to put some holes in here. I'm gonna use a 1/2-inch drill bit to accomplish that. All right, so again, I'm gonna put some holes, you know, like there, there, and there, just to try to keep that corner. You can tell they have some here already. Let's see, that was 1/2 inch too. So I'm gonna put 3 more 1/2 inch in that corner, 3 more 1/2 inch holes in that corner. All right, so I got one of these started, but man, this stuff is really loud. So if you guys got some earplugs, use some earplugs if you're drilling these. Like seriously, safety first. See, I got my eyeglasses on. I'm using a headlight so I can see better. And I'm going to put these in my ears. Let's get to it. Alright, and there we go. I got my first hole drilled. Alright, so I got the first 3 drilled. There you go. You can see them in there. And that one, that top one is all the way through. It just got the plastic cover in the middle of it. Hopefully that'll stop all that crap from building up in there. At least it has to be better than it was. So I'm going to do the other side the same way. So there's a couple of the rivets that came off of the license plate thing. There was one more. I just filed the back off of them and pushed them through. So there you go for that. Alright guys, so I'm back. I went ahead and put those holes in there as well. So now I got holes in the top and the bottom. That's just, again, what I'm doing to try to improve the design a little bit. So now I just got to wash it like 3 or 4 times just to make sure I get everything. And I'm going to use Dial soap or Dawn soap or some kind of dishwashing liquid to try to get all the oils off of it. I will be using rubber gloves before I transport it into the room that I'm gonna be painting it in. So you don't want any oils from your hands or fingerprints or anything like that on it when you're painting. I have some rust converter that I'm gonna put on this stuff. Again, I'm just doing this as temporary, guys, so just cosmetic, pure cosmetic. Gonna paint it. It just looks a little shoddy right now, so I'll give you a better look here in a little bit. Alright guys, so I'm about done washing it. I had to put it this way all the way across my toilet to wash half of it for the front. So I did get this half that way washed at this point. I am wearing gloves, like I said, so I don't put any oils on it. It's drying relatively quick, so I'm going to flip it over, flip it around here in a minute, put this end over there and wash it. I do have to clean my tub after this, so do that at your own risk. If you're not into work, then don't do this because it's a lot of work. So hindsight told me that you should cut your license plate thing off and drill your holes if you're going to do that first before you ever wash it, because I've actually washed this thing like 3 times and then I'm like, oh yeah, I need to do that. Oh yeah, I need to do that. So make sure you get your pecking order right before you start this. Otherwise, you got a lot more work than you need to do. But that's what I'm here doing for you guys, so you don't make the same mistakes I do, right? Alright. Alright, so I've covered my little boy's floor in his room here with the drop cloth. This is where I'm going to be doing my painting right here. Stuff like this. I like these Rust-Oleums like that have the trigger. It's actually a spray. It kind of does a fan spray like you would with a paint gun. So this Rust-Oleum right here is really good. Alright, so now I just got done washing the other side of it. As you can tell, that the hole's down there now. So now what I'll do is I'll let it sit and I'll let it dry for 30 minutes to an hour. You want to make sure that all the water is off this thing, and it's drying pretty quick, so but definitely want to make sure all the water's off of it or out of it. I managed to get it to sit up like this, so you guys might be able to do that too if you have a similar setup. Alright, so here we go. I got it in my paint booth. So I went ahead and put my first layer of satin in the inside of the bumper. This is shortly after I painted it, so it's still wet. But that was done after the Loctite on all the rust that I could find on the backside. So I'll put maybe 3 to 4 coats on the inside, and then we'll flip it over and do the outside. Alright, so I just put coat number 3 on mine. So I did go ahead and do the top while it's laying like this. It's going to be easier to get to. So y'all might want to do that. And then also, I got as far down on the sides as I could. Probably go over that another time or two on both sides like that. Before flipping it over, it's just going to make it easier to paint the whole thing, and it should put everything together. 3 coats in the back side of this thing, since it's just temporary, is probably going to be pretty good on my application. If you were going to keep your bumper on your truck for a long period of time, I would probably opt for like 6 and maybe a clear coat or something like that on the inside as well, just to better protect it. And I may go ahead and do that because I don't know how long I'm going to have this bumper on the truck before I get to put the new one on. So, alright guys, so now I got it flipped over, and as you can tell, I did get some of the sides painted. That's just going to help me paint the full bumper. See, some of the sides are painted. So, this is what it looks like currently. I am going to be spraying some of my rust inhibitor on here. Just a few little places, so nothing major. And then I'm going to go ahead and paint it. So that's how far I am on the process. So alright, let's get cracking with that. Alright guys, so here we go. I'm going to unveil the truck with the painted bumper on it. Woohoo! Definitely looks sharper than she did. Check that out. Alright. Yeah. So there we go. Yep, let that fade a little bit and it'll blend in and match the truck for sure. So, alright. Alright, that's it for me and Rosie today. So, if you like the video, hit the like button. If you want, you can subscribe to the channel. I have a lot more of this project truck to go, so we can all do it together. It'll be cool. If you like this video, or you wanted me to do something different, if you have better ideas to help our member base, then definitely put a comment down in the bottom. I appreciate all of you, and I hope you like the video. So sorry for the wind noise. I hope you guys have a nice day. Oh. So what do y'all think of that?